Hello, everyone, and welcome to Intuitive Healing. This is Suparna.bakaya, and today we are going to do a card reading for the month of February for the zodiac of Gemini. So, Geminis, are you ready for your beautiful card reading for the month of February and to find out what messages are there for this brilliant month for you? Now, before we go on, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot. Each of us happens to have a zodiac, so feel free to share with your friends, family, and spread the love. All right, without further delay, let's look at what messages are there for the sun sign, the zodiac of Gemini for the month of February. Please hold the intention, dear Geminis. Think of how you want the month to go. What are some of the messages that you'd like to hear? And whatever it is, thought wise, intention wise that you hold, the guidance will come forward to you. All right, so I'm going to draw out 4 cards, one for each week for the sun sign of Gemini for the month of February. All right, let's go. Messages for the sun sign of Gemini for the month of February. Messages for the sun sign of Gemini for the month of February. Okay. Messages for the sun sign of Gemini for the month of February. Messages for the sun sign of Gemini. Keep the intention going, Geminis. Hold the thought. Okay, messages for the sun sign of Gemini for the month of February. Messages for the sun sign of Gemini for the month of February. Some resistance I feel. Oops, okay, and the resistance is gone. All right. Okay, so one extra card. I'm just going to take that up as well. Let's see if I can make the space here. Or I'll just read it out to you separately later. All right. So let's see. What messages are there for you, Geminis? Okay. So first and foremost, you are being guided to trust your instinct. You know what to do. You know the right way around it. Okay. The wolf is a pack animal, right? There's a lot of loyalty, strength in being in a group. And you're also being guided to watch out and be careful and trust your instinct. Your instinct is absolutely bang on, correct. Whatever comes to your mind when I'm talking about this card is the thing that you're meant to think about. So don't second guess it and trust your instinct with where you want to go with regards to this question that you have in mind. If something is there in February, whether it's a career choice, a particular person, a friend, a situation you need to think about, trust your instinct. That's where the answer will come to you. A lot of times, the messages come for do more research, look outside for answers. Research helps you to look at things outside in the universe and gather information accordingly. This is the reverse. This is saying go within, go inside, find the answer within. You're connected to the source of energy, to the universe. Find the answer that you need to find out to move forward successfully. All right. Second week, well, it's very beautiful. So, new beginnings. The past is going to be behind you. By the second week, you're going to be breathing in fresh air of changes, a fresh air of new, fresh changes. A difficult past or a past that you didn't want, or whatever it is that you want to put to rest, that's going to be behind you. And you're going to move forward and, think of something fresh in your life. Your life could take on a new direction. You could probably be thinking of a relationship with a new person, starting a new chapter in the relationship, maybe changing careers, taking on a different role or a new job. Whatever it is, it's really, really, really good for you because it's a new beginning. And the future card depends upon the present, the first one, the earlier ones. So if you're getting this, which shows that you kind of are, it means you trusted your instinct. If you don't trust your instinct, then this is not going to happen right away. Okay. So in order to ensure that there are happy, successful new beginnings, trust your instinct. Okay. All right. After that, you're being guided to spend some time alone. All right. Now, this is a little different with this. Now, what this means is that, yes, there are new beginnings, but at the same time, sometimes, it can be a lot of energy. Okay. And it can get very, very intense. So, for ourselves to understand the meaning of what's happening and to ensure that we take the right steps moving forward, there's less confusion. We are guided to spend time alone. All right. That doesn't mean that you break off from the society or disconnect, but spending some time throughout the day just with yourself, spending it in deep introspection is very, very, very important for you, dear Geminis, right now in the month of February. After the new beginnings show up, this will help you. Spending time alone will help you, rewire that energy, reground that energy, recollect your energy, and see where you want to go with these new changes, and really, really get it in a direction where you want it to go, right? If you don't spend this time alone, then your energy could be scattered, because you haven't taken the time to kind of invest within, do self work and look within as to where you need to go. Okay, so very, very, very important for you to not to remain grounded after getting success. Very, very important. Continue the self work. The self work doesn't finish after this. Okay, just because there are new beginnings, self work doesn't finish. Continue to do the self work, continue to look within, and then you'll see major, major changes happening. All right. What did I say? Okay, you're holding on to something past that bothers you. Could be somebody hurt you, some trauma drama. Forgiveness is required here, release is required. How you do that is totally up to you. Some people like to take a vacation, some people like to do, write it on a piece of paper and burn it in fire. Some people like to go in the lake and kind of release it there. So, however you want to do it, with water, with fire, with air, with breath work, totally up to you, but you need to release whatever is blocking you. The new energy is there, but if your old energy is too much or too heavy and there's no space for the new to come, then there will be blockages, right? It's not going to be so easy to move forward. The message here is that you have to trust your instinct. New beginnings will show up after you trust your instinct. You need to spend time alone after that, not permanently per se throughout the day, but at least take out some time for yourself where you spend time in deep introspection, figuring out what to do next and how to go about things next. And you need to release the old gunk that you're holding on to. What happens is, whether we realize it or not, but for anything new to come in, we need to make space. Just like when we buy things and, put them in our cupboard, we need to readjust things that are already there. For new things, for new beginnings to come into your life and stay there pleasantly, the old needs to make space. Now, if you're too attached to the old and you're not releasing the pain that you experienced, whatever it was, right, however bad it was, but if you're just holding on to it and not releasing it, new beginning has no room to flourish. And what's the point of a new beginning if it can't really flourish? So, yes, it's really hard, very easy for me to say, and but it's very difficult for the person to do. But you're being guided to release whatever it is that you're holding on to, because holding on to it is simply creating a blockage. It isn't doing anything else. All right. Sometimes we are asked to hold on to certain thoughts, certain beliefs because they help us grow. This is blocking you. And you know what it is because when I started speaking about it, it's come up in your head. Okay. If it hasn't, it will. You'll know what it is. And when that thought comes in your head, you got to figure out a way to release it. Breath work, meditation, exercise, introspection, spending time, near a water body, taking a salt bath, however you want to do it, do it. But you need to release the old gunk. The special message for you today: Vision quest. Aha, that's very interesting. So try to make a dream journal. It's very, very likely that if you make a dream journal, things are going to come true. It's a beautiful time period for you in February, but this card came up as a jumping card after this. This needs to happen and the release needs to happen for the vision quest to come true. Okay, so for the vision quest to come true, it is very important that you remember to do the release work. Okay, and think or imagine what you want to achieve. Think of only that. Don't try and give energy, wantedly or unwantedly, consciously or subconsciously, to unwanted desires and thoughts. Okay, for example, a simple statement can be, oh my God, I hope this doesn't happen. I hope this doesn't happen, versus, oh, I hope this happens. So don't give that, the negative energy any further energy than it needs. Okay. You need to strengthen the vision that you have for yourself, and then you need to chase that vision because you're going to get there, but you have to have strength and you have to have trust on yourself to get there, right? Trust in yourself to get there. And for you to achieve something new, the old needs to go first, right? So that's the message for you, dear Geminis, for the month of February. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. The links are there in the description. If you like a more personal, in-depth reading, feel free to reach out to me as well. Lots of love to you. Hope you have a very, very successful, I know it's a little heavy, but hope you have a very successful month with clarity towards the end. And lots of love to you wherever you are. I will be here with a different video tomorrow. For today, that's it. Bye for now.